friends. We've been learning a lot about butterflies this week, and today we're going to read another story about butterflies. Okay, this is a Scholastic Discover More Readers book. It's called Busy Butterflies, and this book is by Gail Tuckman. Now, in this book, we're going to be seeing some illustrations, and we're also going to be seeing some real pictures of real butterflies. Okay, so this is called Busy Butterflies. Remember, we know that butterflies can come in all different sizes and all different colors, all different designs. Busy butterflies. Come into the garden of butterflies. Look at the butterflies fly by. They are all the colors of the rainbow. Look at all those pretty, pretty colors, all those different butterflies. Aren't they beautiful? Okay, I love butterflies. Butterflies have 4 wings. They have 6 legs and 2 antennae. Okay, so here's some of the wings. And these skinny things here are the antennae. And down here are the feet. Okay, and this thing here is called its feeding tube. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Look at all the shapes and patterns. Some are striped. Some are shiny. Some are spotted. And some are even see-through. Interesting, right? Let's watch a butterfly grow and change. There are 4 stages in a butterfly's life. Okay? Now, the stages like how they change from one part to another. Okay, so there are 4 stages in a butterfly's life. The first stage is the egg. The second stage is a caterpillar. The third stage is a chrysalis, and the fourth stage is a butterfly. Now, chrysalis, a caterpillar changes into a butterfly inside a chrysalis. It's like this little casing here. We're going to talk about that too. A butterfly finds a leaf to lay its eggs on. Okay, and if you look here, you'll see these little teeny tiny eggs on the leaf. Some butterflies lay 1 egg at a time. Others lay lots of eggs. Butterfly eggs are different shapes and colors. They feel different too. Some are smooth, some are bumpy, some have spikes. Okay, so there's all different kinds of butterfly eggs. A caterpillar grows inside the egg. It chews a hole in the shell. It wiggles its way out. It eats its own shell. Then it starts to eat leaves. Lots and lots of leaves. Okay? The caterpillar grows and grows. Its skin gets too tight. Its tight skin splits. The caterpillar crawls out in brand new skin. This can happen again and again. Okay, so they shed their skin. They get rid of their old skin, and then they get their new skin. All right, now this lady here, her name is Maria Sibylla Merian. Now, Maria lived over 300 years ago. She watched caterpillars change into butterflies, and she drew amazing pictures of them. So here's some of the pictures that she drew of caterpillars changing into butterflies. Soon the caterpillar stops eating. It's about to make a big change. It hangs its head upside down. It hangs head down. Okay, so it hangs upside down. It sheds its skin for the last time. The new skin hardens into a chrysalis. And here we can see the caterpillar shedding its skin for the last time. Okay, and it's going into its new skin. There's the old skin up there, and it spins around and around and around and around until it goes into a chrysalis there. It's upside down. The chrysalis splits open. Okay, you see it there, how it's splitting open? The butterfly pushes free. It has soft, wet wings, and they're still folded up like that. Its wings are warmed by the sun. Slowly they harden and they dry, and the butterfly flies off for its new life with wings. How pretty. The butterfly eats sweet nectar from flowers. Now, nectar is a sweet liquid that they get from the flowers called nectar. So the butterfly eats sweet nectar from flowers. It can't chew. It sips through a straw-like tube, okay, this big feeding tube here. It's like a straw, okay, just like you would use a straw to, drink up your maybe chocolate milk or something, okay? So this big long tube here is like a feeding tube, and that's how the butterfly gets the nectar. And that feeding tube has a special silly name. It's called a proboscis. That's a hard word to say. Can you say that? Proboscis. Yeah, so this is the feeding tube, or the proboscis. See that there? It's like a big, long straw almost. Okay, and here's some other butterfly food. Human sweat, turtle tears, tree sap, mud puddles, and rotting fruit. Those are all things that butterflies like to eat. Some animals eat butterflies. This bird is hungry. But this butterfly, look very carefully at that. This butterfly can hide. It closes its wings and it holds still. It looks just like a dead leaf. Okay? And when a butterfly does something like that, it's called camouflage. They blend in with their environment for protection. Butterflies have other ways to stay safe too. Some have spots. The spots look like eyes and they scare some predators away. Okay, don't they look like eyes there? Right? See? Like eyes, right? A predator is an animal that hunts and eats other animals. Okay, that's a predator. And here are some butterfly predators: lizards, frogs, birds, and spiders. So that's why butterflies, some of them have that camouflage to protect them. Okay, so if they think that the other predators think that they're eyes, they might think that they're different kinds of animals or insects that they're not interested in. Have you seen butterflies in a garden? Plants and flowers, they may visit you. You can have your own garden of butterflies. Okay, so you might have if you have garden with flowers, you might get to see lots of butterflies in your garden at home. Okay, so that's busy butterflies. And in our story, in our book today, we learned about the life cycle of a butterfly, how it starts as an egg and it goes into a caterpillar and it eats and eats and eats and then turns into a chrysalis and then into a beautiful butterfly. All right, so on this paper here, we have, the other day we read the story about the hungry caterpillar, and we learned the same thing. He starts as an egg, and he came out of the egg, and then he was eating and eating and eating and eating and eating, and he turned into a big fat caterpillar, and then he kept shedding his skin, turned into a chrysalis, and finally into a beautiful butterfly. All right, so this is the life cycle of a butterfly, and on here, we're going to be using our dotters. If you don't have dotters, that's fine. You can use your crayons. But we're going to do this together, and we're going to follow the life cycle of the caterpillar. And you can use whatever color you want for your dots. All right. Move this over a little bit. It's easier for me to reach this way. Okay. So here we see, it starts as an egg. The butterfly lays an egg on the leaf. Okay, and we're going to go follow along. Go one on each dot, on each spot. Okay, caterpillar lays the egg on the leaf, and then a caterpillar, little tiny caterpillar, comes out of the egg, and the little caterpillar starts to grow, and it eats, and it grows, and it eats, and it sheds its skin, and it keeps growing and eating and shedding its skin, and it turns into a big fat caterpillar, and it grows and changes some more, and it keeps shedding its skin like 4 or 5 times, and then the last time it sheds its skin into the new skin, it forms that chrysalis where it keeps spinning around and around and around and around and around, and it forms its chrysalis, and that little caterpillar stays inside that chrysalis for maybe about 2 weeks, 10 days to 14 days, about 2 weeks, and then the chrysalis, the butterfly starts to come out of the chrysalis. It breaks open and it starts to come out, and it hangs upside down. Its wings are wet, and then the wings start to dry and harden, and pretty soon it is a beautiful butterfly and it can fly away. Okay, and the butterflies, remember we said that has that long tube or called a proboscis, that it uses to drink the nectar from the flowers. So I wonder how many butterflies you're going to see in your yard or in your garden. And if you ever get a chance, maybe someday you can go visit a butterfly pavilion. Right now, a lot of them are closed, but maybe they'll get to open again soon, and maybe mommy and daddy can take you to a butterfly pavilion where you get to see lots and lots of real beautiful butterflies. Bye bye, butterfly.